Cairns, national poet from Scotland, wrote both words and music. Famous as a poet, but he had a poem called A Red, Red Rose as part of a project he designed to preserve the traditional Scottish songs that existed. So he put together the words and music. Thomas Hardy's poem, The Oxen, has been published as a choral work and performed by many, many famous composers, including Ralph Vaughan Williams, Benjamin Britten. Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven has inspired a host of modern musicians at his time and much more modern to compose music for the Raven. John Rutter, some consider the greatest living composer today. He is known for his compositions, which include new musical settings of different work, including his famous poem or work for the marriage, the royal wedding marriage. So he's taken words and he's made non-traditional arrangements of music and traditional hymns. Probably the most popular collaboration of words and music, though, is most familiar to everybody's Broadway musicals and the collaborations of Rodgers and Hart, Rodgers and Hammerstein, Gilbert and Sullivan, Lerner and Lowe. There are many. Many of us in this room remember going to those Broadway shows and singing along with some of those great songs, different collaborations. So words can inspire music, and sometimes the music is written and the lyricist or the Broadway musical teams put the words after. But in our case, Greenwich Pen Women, well, we had this wonderful poetry book, fantastic poetry book, and what happened? Two of our composers, our women members, composed music to those poems, and now we're going to hear two of those poems performed with music and sung. So first I'd like to introduce the poem New Bride by Julie Suarez, and I'd like to ask her to come up and read her poem before we hear it set to music. Julie.